What's up, my fellow gamers? PC Pete, Dr. Mad Dog, Mr. Mad Dog. Good morning.
I have to meet the guy. I'm doing an inspection on that car, and he's dropping it off. Then I got to take him home, and then I got to go to the DMV and all that. I'm gonna empty this, and then I'll probably be gone the rest of the day.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck. What's up, Pinky Tech? YouTube Nosy 2.0 and YouTube Nosy 1.0. PC Peter. Pinky Tech, I liked your intro the other day. That was pretty good. Was that just like creative, or was that like experience? Did you watch that intro Pinky Tech did?
It was great.
I asked him, I said,
He's
was
looking
that
down
just
at his sausage.
I said, was that just a creative thing, or was that like experience? Our TV at Prime Day good. That's literally we did a video, you probably haven't seen it yet, but I did a video on PC Bros the other day, and Zach said, you know, hey, what's the best Prime Day deals? And I said anything with a screen on it. So laptops, TVs, and monitors. That's usually how Black Friday and Cyber Monday go too. I don't know what it is about things with screens, but that's always the most discounts you're gonna find. Usually the computer parts themselves aren't like crazy. There was some decent computer deals though, I will say, like for parts. Lucky for me, they make pills for that now, so I hear. Yeah, I've heard that. Build it, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty cool computer, and it's using this, which is a new cooler. Or I don't even know how new it is. I just had never seen it before. It's from Sama, but it freaking has RGB tubes on the cables. So it's either going to be really tacky. Well, it'll probably be tacky no matter what. But I think with the amount of RGB fans we're putting on this thing, it'll actually look pretty cool.
It's going to be RGB'd out.
Who grabbed the 2K monitor and tech deals? Are those the ones that I know Zach, but one of the deals he posted, he was talking about buying.
It's a 1440p 100 hertz monitor for $99.
That's pretty good. 100 hertz, it's right in the middle.
It's right in the middle. Yeah, that's a good deal. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, I posted it on Twitter also. We've been posting a lot of stuff on Twitter, deal-wise. Go follow Toasty Bros Tech if you want to see some deals. If you missed out, we did a $50 gift card giveaway. Well, two $50 gift card giveaways. The consensus on Prime Day is that i7 deal was one of the best, but we saw a bunch of random ones pop up. Thank you in the loft for the resub. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
And then, what was the other thing? Oh, and then the whole Amazon Warehouse deal is if you find specific items in Amazon Warehouse using the link that we posted on Twitter, it will give you 20% off anything that's Amazon Warehouse, which is open box. And we planned an entire PC build for around $600 with an i3 12100 and RTX 4060. The 4060 was, again, you have to find these specific ones. The 4060 ended up being around $230, which again is really cheap. And I think, again, they are still open box and used. You really gotta be a little skeptical on what you're actually getting. But if we're considering Amazon and the fact that you still can return that stuff if it does show up and it's like absolutely like mangled and an absolute mess, you get a little bit more protection there instead of having to deal with eBay and stuff. So it was a cool sale, and we'll have a video on it soon whenever everything shows up.
Mangled and tangled.
Mangled and tangled.
Oh yeah, 5600X, that's how much that CPU should be, that or less.
It's a really good price for it. Really good price. Is there any off-brand CPU cooler that you guys really like? ID Cooling, Thermalright's kind of becoming a name brand at this point, I'll be honest.
Potentially Sama.
Potentially Sama. This is our first Sama. I don't know if we've had a Sama liquid cooler before.
I don't know if they make any other ones.
This is the only one. This one has RGB tubes, so it's going to be RGB'd.
What does Bartholomew Tubes think about this?
Bartholomew Tubes. We're doing an experiment where we showdown. I think our builds capped out at like $200. I think was yours and mine was 150. Oh, looks like we're back.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I need to freaking... More freaking...
Maybe the mini PC just had a moment. I kind of wish it wasn't the mini PC.
I'm getting rid of some of these startup tasks. It's like literally like it opens like 80 things on
malware.
this PC. It opens like Steam, Battle.net, for some reason, Creative Cloud.
Guys, we can't see you right now, but we'll see you momentarily. Wait, why is it? Oh yeah, Restream's just like...
Yeah. What did I go to?
Settings in the bottom right. And probably have to re-sign in to stream. I think disconnect and reconnect. Yeah. Connect accounts. There it goes. More chat's over there. Yeah, I love how just read.
Where's
Chat's over there. Might get redocked again, even though it just opened up. There we are. Yay, Restream, you're so useful but break all the time. Hi guys, we can see you.
Hola.
All right, so where did we cut off? I was like going on and on about stuff.
You're talking about the...
That's about the experiment. I just don't know where we cut off.
What the shit, man?
Hello, chat. Are you all still here? Choppy since AIO. Oh, really? Oh, is it unwatchable since the AIO? You were giving me a PC? Okay, so the last thing I showed you was this. You're explaining $50 on Twitter. Oh, wow. We're really that far back? These are real streaming PCs. Shut the Bruce, we're removing you from the sponsor list. You're done. Long story short, what I was explaining is we're currently using different PCs, which that's not the reason, by the way, because I'm actually streaming from my normal PC. It's just on a different setup. But we're doing an experiment where we swap to budget PCs, and we've been doing all right. I was able to watch almost a whole Toasty Bros video until I got to the very end of
out
the.
of sync.
Oh my god!
Isn't that usually OBS?
It's OBS. One more time. PC was doing so good.
It said it's like watching anime.
How about now? We good?
Is this good?
Is this
chat?
good chat? Are we good? Good. All right. You know what? I'm moving on from that story. It wasn't that important.
Maybe it's the story.
I'm done talking about it. We're just gonna build this computer, guys. This AIO has RGB tubes. I'm done talking about it.
That's all that matters today.
Yep. We're good. It's fine. We're good.
Actually, one of the main reasons I planned this build was I saw RGB tubes and I was like, yes.
Bartholomew tubes. You guys will see that video today.
You guys are gonna love that video.
You got the for your review video. I got the tier list for you to review.
Oh, okay.
Because that is ready from McAllister. What up, Toasty Bros? Up,
Wasn't
Mike?
that one shot in all 60?
4K 60, yeah. To be fair, it might be better because it's OBS footage. It's not that capture card. That capture card actually records at a pretty high bit rate.
Yeah.
You have more RAM and storage than, well, yeah, more RAM and 4-core 8-thread versus my quad-core. So I think you can do it, but we'll find out.
Maybe.
Worst case, my cop-out at the end was like I watched 90% of it and I had to parse that into McAllister's computer, which worked. Is the i5 12600K with the MSI RTX 3060 12 gig a good combo? Yeah, that works. Mike Thompson, how you doing? Family plans, what's up? You know the problem is we don't have Harris Heller playing.
Yes.
Hey Google, play Harris Heller on Spotify Shuffle.
Do not forget to souffle.
Bruce, you did not win the Amazon gift card. Can you not read on Twitter? Come on now, Bruce. We already added the members who won it. And it wasn't you, Bruce. Who won the gift cards? Yeah, if you guys go on Twitter, we added who won the gift cards. And you've already been reached out to if you won. So, unfortunately, it was not you guys.
It was randos.
But I already asked the people, tell me what you buy. And one guy said, I bought 4 pairs of shorts. And I was like, all right, bet.
He bought himself some jorts. We do not condone jorts around here, chat.
No jorts.
Best believe we don't.
So fan
Lot of
stitch.
fans.
So we are keeping these fans on here and using
And then
V
just
True,
load
V
it.
True. Cool.
Just load it. I want to see this thing so bright that it's.
You ready to see so many RGB headers?
This one's probably going to be a nice V True hub. I don't think this one deserves the headers.
I'll be in London. Oh, you're back to London?
Thank you, Noob Shiesty. Who's going to London? Is it Pinky Tech?
Pinky Tech's going to London.
Dude,
This dude never freaking works.
It better be for work, Pinky
Yeah,
Tech.
it's not for work. I'm like fed up with this guy.
Because I mean, at that point, I don't get it. He has no excuses.
Hopefully void of skid marks. Hold up. we talking about the shorts? I hope Amazon shorts don't have skid marks.
What if they're Amazon warehouse?
It's for a work security conference? I don't believe you.
All right.
You're just going on vacation.
Maybe. Yeah, is your old company like based in London or something?
You better bring out the Toasty Bros and PC Bros merch and walk around London like you did last time.
And see if someone recognizes you. Oh my god, these tubes are so...
Piggy Tech, while you're there, local PC build London edition, go.
That'd be pretty crazy. Dude, do you see these tubes? They're like silicone, like... Nightmares.
They're nightmare tubes. I'm seeing things on the tube.
They're the tubes that your mom warned you about. Hey, the fans come pre-installed though.
Fire.
And I think they're the right way. Oh my glob.
Oh my globby
Look at a
glob.
drink chat. Yeah, RGB tubes in the AIO. And if they look anything like the pictures, they're pretty wild.
Yep, this is Sama's way of being like, hey, look at us, we're different. Yeah, guys, we're under attack. PC build on the tube, yes, the tube. On the Tubi Vision. I can't stick my screwdriver through there. Oh God. Sama has some wild stuff. Yeah, I know. Sama is a company similar to like DIY PC and all those that they try to make some interesting stuff to stand out, and I respect it. Did they really, Neo? I've heard of, well, we used to work with them a long time ago, but I had no idea they were in the RGB tube game as well.
Who is it?
First Player.
Oh.
That's a company I haven't heard of in a long ass time.
God, what did we used to...
We got keyboards from them.
Yeah, they sent us like a little...
I used to like get a ton of their mechanical keyboards for when I was doing like pretty much weekly mechanical keyboard reviews.
Yeah, you did that. You had that shelf in your room of mechanical keyboards.
Go Gadget, thank you.
It was funny the other day. Joan and I were looking at like some of the old. We were just looking at like some of the old like popular videos and you know the first ever keyboard roundup, and I was like, man, it's crazy to like think like how far keyboard prices and like,
it's
performance
wild.
has come. Because like back then, you know, there was that one for $17, which was obviously just kind of like a error, you know. But I'm like, all the other ones were so bad. Like $30, you were lucky to get slightly mechanical.
It was all membrane. Well, the funny thing is, and I might have to do it for a video because there's a lot of people commenting about it, is they're like, well, we're PC gamers, we don't care if the keyboard sounds good, is a lot of the comments we've been getting. And I'm just like, okay. And one of them is just like, we only care about performance. And we've had emails from a couple of companies that have those new Hall effect, like super fast response, low latency keyboards. And I'm curious if we could actually notice a difference.
That'd be kind of, yeah, I would say that. And then I guess if we ever did notice a difference, then we could do like gaming keyboard roundup.
Yeah.
Or, like, you know, fastest keyboard roundup.
We've had a couple of companies that we've worked with before that have already reached out saying like, hey, we have one coming, because that's like the big thing now is those fast response keyboards. But might need to get some, maybe get a couple of them and just be like, this almost the same video, but do like those keyboards. They are expensive, but. Glowing Tube Arrow is only $80. The glowing tubes,
so
baby.
for the 360 too. Now, and I am a little, you know, I mean, we'll see. It could actually be pretty good, but I'm a little bit hesitant because I'm like, you know, I wonder, it is Sama, which isn't exactly like a, you know, a high-end name brand company, and I kind of got to wonder, like, how much do the glowing tubes add to the cost? Because $80 is already, like, fairly cheap for a 360. So it's like you hope that they still put good money into the, you know, the rest of the parts.
You hope.
But we'll see.
That's the part you gotta be worried about. AIOs are one of those things. AIOs and power supplies.
Yeah.
Everything else, I can kind of gamble on a little bit. AIO and power supply, like from no-name brands, can be a little sketch.
Kind of surprised there's not more of like a cultist tier list for AIOs, honestly.
Yeah, because I feel like
I guess that's
leaking
Gamers
and like,
Nexus.
yeah, that's just Gamers Nexus. I was gonna say like, yeah, leaking and just like pumps dying and stuff. I feel like that's pretty viable for a system, you know.
Not to mention, like, it can kind of be a hazard too, you know.
Water next to my PC components? No thanks. I'll stick to old air. You're such a boomer, Hunter Fabio. Hunter, why'd you?
I've been hearing that for years, and I mean, dude, it's just crazy to think we built and seen so many computers, and I don't think I've never heard of one leaking.
No, it just never really happens. At least from our experience, yeah, it never really happens. Air doesn't look good in my opinion. I think an air cooler can look good in a certain build. Like there's certain builds that a nice air cooler looks awesome. I think our test bench is a good example with that big like white air cooler inside that all white case. I think that looks really cool. It just depends on your taste too. Like I could see myself going with a big air cooler for a certain build for a personal rig, but it just depends on the build and the case and everything. Air is better than water. Did Pokemon never teach you anything?
Yeah.
I don't think air is technically better than water in Pokemon. I guess it depends on what the second type is. I wouldn't really consider air automatically a better Pokemon type versus water.
Burn. Roasted.
Like, what are you talking about, Hunter? You making stuff up? And also, Hunter, why did you recommend us a scam laptop? Let's talk about that.
Did you tell him about it?
Yeah, I already messaged him yesterday, and he was like, "No shot, no way."
Did they ever email back again?
Nope. I'm gonna follow up with them again, probably when we start filming, and just be like, "Hey, just checking in again." And then we hear nothing. I already have 2 games downloading just to show what it performs like. Honestly, with us like looking at the website and all that, we have plenty of content out of it at this point.
Yeah. And on my couch yesterday was like, so I'm guessing it's not gonna be video. I was like, what do you
No,
mean?
it's gonna be a video. It's got some value because of the whole. The title just changed from gaming on a $200 laptop to the $200 Walmart laptop scam. I'm just like, what happened? It was affiliated with that seller. Thanks for the commission, loser.
Can we put a Sigma in the title?
Yeah, Sigma. This laptop.
Ooh. I don't know if you're about to say this, but this laptop is from Ohio.
Yeah.
Just imagine. We get so much like, I feel like the video would go viral, but would it be a lot of hate viralness?
How's weather in Kentucky like? Here in Germany, it's about 80 all day, super nice. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit? You're saying Fahrenheit in Germany?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But obviously, if you were saying Celsius, I'm like, that would be like, I think you'd just be dead.
But anywho, it's been pretty hot here recently. Today is just an all rain day. It looks like it's gonna be raining like nonstop. But
Yeah,
it's
the rain came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's been pretty hot. Yeah, I looked it up this morning. It was like 100% chance of like scattered storms today. So scattered storms. Yeah, it's either really hot in the summer right now or it's raining. You kind of get like maybe 2 to 3 weeks at the beginning of like the end of spring into summer where it's really nice out.
There's like no humidity.
No humidity, it's nice, but then once it hits this time of year up until sometimes even like early September, it's just hot.
We get what we call swamp ass weather.
We get that swamp ass. 104 in Texas. Yeah, it doesn't get that. I mean, humidity-wise, it can get up there. Like we had it past couple of days, it was like 98 degrees, and then the humidity level obviously put it up to 100 something. But
I mean, yeah, we definitely our real feel.
Yeah.
Whether it's cold or hot is usually like it's often like 10, 15 degrees hotter than it actually is.
Yeah. 72 in Ohio and humid as hell. I would deal with 72 and humid. Humid sucks. I mean, I get that, but lower the temperature a little bit for me.
Yeah,
please.
I need one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't really mind humidity that much. Other people do. I just when it's hot and humid,
It's impossible.
it's just death.
Not a drop of rain here in Dallas. Yeah, at least for us, when it rains, the next morning it's like nice and cool, and then it just says, nah, screw you, hot again. Hey guys, been watching for a while, but recently just followed the Twitch. I love what you guys do. Thank you, Stans.
Thank you. These tubes are, look how rigid these tubes are. You know,
These tubes.
chat, this is some thick tubes, I'll tell you.
Does anyone pick up anything cool on Amazon Prime Day? I know it's still continuing today, so if you guys haven't already, take a look at some deals. I don't think anything new really comes out the second day, but and also I always got to do the plug. If you guys are waiting to buy something, use !Amazon in the chat. There's an affiliate link there. If you buy anything on Amazon using that link, it gives us a kickback. Doesn't charge you anything, but if you happen to buy anything, cool. And honestly, even if it's not during Prime Day, if you just like save that link and use it.
Yeah, we tell
Support Toasty
people,
Bros.
not even just for, you'd be surprised, like, it doesn't have to be, it can just be anything on Amazon.
Yep.
So, even if you're shopping for makeup, guys, I mean, we'll get some affiliate.
We'll get something for it.
Air versus water has no multiplier.
What?
I guess he's talking about some Pokemans.
Air versus water multiplier. I just remember spamming Pidgey early battles versus your rival. Well,
He said you were right. That's so weird.
Oh yeah, exactly. What am I saying?
It's like, yeah.
I mean, I told you.
I knew I was right.
Told you. I was gonna say, I was like, you know, I feel like whenever, it depends on which Pokemon game you're playing, because like some of them, your rival will end up with the upper hand Pokemon versus yours, like the type advantage. But sometimes with your rival, you end up getting one that's not the type advantage, so then your starter can just like dominate them. So it just depends which one you played. Fire Red and Emerald is the only right answer. Is that the only one you've played? Which ones have you played, Hunter Fabio? I've yet to fully beat Fire Red. I think the last time I got close was I got to the Elite Four on one of these little portable handhelds we had, and then the leveling time required just was unbearable. And like, I can't play those old games anymore without an emulator that has the speed up feature, so you can like speed up and like level faster. Because it's, oh God, it's just not fun.
It's the grind, though.
Oh,
You need the grind.
it's so tiring. You played majority of them except for the 3DS ones. I don't think I played any of the 3DS ones either. I played a couple of the Switch ones.
I forgot about the 3. Did you ever have one of those?
No, I never had a 3DS.
I was never I really loved the Nintendo DS Lite was the my handheld, and yeah, that thing was ahead of its time. 3DS was kind of.
Yeah, Firestarter is normally the move. I mean, my Pokemon roots started in Diamond and Pearl, and obviously Platinum just made that game better. But Diamond and Pearl was mine, and then obviously as I've grown up, I've just gone back and played other ones.
We're using up here hub. See how that goes.
I think she got enough.
Wait, there's literally a
we do.
Beach
We do
Road
have.
right
I was
here.
gonna say we
I
have the
didn't
Beach
notice
Roads.
I didn't see it right there, and I was like, I really don't want to go to the back and steal one just for this.
We got 2 fan packs.
That's a good point. We have double hub. Gaming muscle mass in the thumbs.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, gaining. Where does gaming muscle mass? I was like, what the
What happens when you play Pokemon?
Pokemans. Pokemans.
Have you guys done many builds in Mini RTX tower cases? 2000D, yes, we have. That's the one Jackson uses for his PC here at the office.
Tower
We-
100.
We have not built in the Revolt 3. We actually saw that at Micro Center. I
yeah,
know
Height.
Heights had that for a long time.
We probably will at some point. We built a lot of Tower 100s too. We've probably done like 10 plus builds in the Tower 100.
Yep.
That's another really good, like, if you're looking for like a very unique case and you're not worried about having like the smallest possible.
Sword and Shield was a good game, but dull storyline. Sword and Shield's the only, well, minus, and I am in the minority, I know, the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. I actually enjoyed those just because, again, nostalgia. Those are the only 2 Switch games I actually enjoyed, Pokemon-wise. Diamond and Pearl probably, last good Pokemon games, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Well, I'll say, okay, you say Diamond and Pearl. I have to correct you. Platinum is the best version of those 2. Just saying. Diamond and Pearl technically were like, they had problems. I didn't know as a kid, but once you played Platinum and everything they did to change that, it's the better version.
Dude, I would struggle to remember like all the differences between like the fact that they're like, I guess what are they all, gems basically?
Yes.
Diamond, Pearl. Isn't there one called Yellow though? I guess
So
they're
yeah,
colors,
there's
too.
Pokemon Blue and Red was the
Yeah.
first one. Then there was Yellow, and then those are like the early games. And then those just changed. It's based on the region. So those were like those are all Kanto, right, guys? I can't remember all the regions. All I know is Sinnoh is the one from Diamond and Pearl that I really enjoy. But yeah, those games are like old. They're really hard to play. But they made remakes that were Fire Red and Leaf Green. Those are remakes of those. And then those are much more playable now.
How much time do you spend each day playing games? I mean, that's a good question. Yeah, that people
Are
ask
we
me.
counting like working at the office too?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm like, is benchmarking really like playing?
It's not really playing games. You're kind of like, I mean,
We'll basically play one round of whatever game it is at the
Yes.
office.
I don't really consider benchmarking playing games. Once you do it for a long time, it's not like you're sitting down and gaming. You're actually like doing work.
Usually you don't even want to play that game that you're
Yes.
benchmarking. I would probably say like on average, because like, for example, like last night, like yesterday I didn't game at all besides here at the office for the one benchmark we did. So I would say like I usually try to game at night, and I would say like maybe 1 to 1.5 hours worth of like actual game time. You know, so I guess maybe I would say I probably average about 7 to 10 hours of gaming per week.
It depends if there's a game out that I'm enjoying, which right now the new NCAA football game or the college football game is out, and I've been playing that like crazy. So I'm maybe like, I come home maybe at most like 2.5 hours in that game.
How much time has Matt put into college football so far?
Exactly. Well, I will say, you play a lot of Madden, don't you, Dark Lord Vader? I have not played a football game in a while, so I was like, you know what, let's just go on higher difficulty. I started my dynasty with Kentucky, obviously, and I'm like going through it, and I'm just getting whooped by like these teams that are just like low-level teams. So I dialed it back to varsity, and the jump from varsity to All-American is wild. Like, I was playing varsity, and I was like destroying these teams by like 30, 40 points. And then I go to All-American, and I'm just like struggling in every game. Which, I mean, I guess the enjoyment's there, but I've restarted my dynasty multiple times because of just me trying to figure out which difficulty I want to commit to.
The best build. How did you get started with PC Bros? PC Bros obviously is like basically thanks to Toasty Bros. You know, we started Toasty Bros in 2014. It's like a variety YouTube channel, but we were into computers, you know, a little bit before that. We ended up doing a couple of builds.
Power supply, BRB.
We ended up doing a couple builds that were just really cheap builds, just kind of, you know, for fun. We recorded them, and they did pretty well. So then we kind of switched from like variety to mostly focusing on like the tech space. And so fast forward to about 2019, we made Toasty Bros YouTube channel into an LLC. So basically a business. And then we got our first office right at that same time, which was like 350 square feet. And then was at the very end of 2020, we just always had, you know, computers that we needed to sell and stuff when we were done. And, you know, we try to recycle a lot of them, but obviously, like with some of these builds that were like really nice complete builds that were like, you know, 1 to 2K, it was like, well, okay, we really don't want to just like take this stuff apart, we should sell it. So we made PC Bros as kind of like at first I would say it was more of like, you know, we do want to sell extra computers, but we just want to be able to get rid of the ones that we have. And we started off with just 1 employee, and then yeah, we just kind of scaled up. So now we're up to, let's see, all right, so full time we got Hunter, we got David, we got Andrea, we got Jake, we got Zach S, and then we have Tom part-time.
Yep.
So basically 6 people work, well, 5 people work full-time at PC Bros and then 1 part-time. And yeah, that's how PC Bros is created. So we're almost at 4 years then, right? November will be 4 years, I believe.
It will be, yep.
Which is crazy.
4 years, we're still kicking it.
We're still chugging along, guys. I'm talking like that chugga. 5800X is what I run. Yeah, that's what Matt and I both run 5800Xs.
Yep, good CPU. I haven't had any games yet that I feel like I need to upgrade with, but
yeah, I kind of just, honestly, I almost have fun. Like, I mean, I think everybody feels this a little bit, where it's like, when you have latest and greatest, it's not really that big of a bragging point, because it's like, oh, cool, you have money.
Yeah.
But there's something about like, especially when Matt and I do this for like a living, you know, saying like, oh, we're like 3 generations behind now, and I don't know, there's something that feels nice about that. Like when we were still rocking our 1700X and 1800X when 5000 series existed, it was like, these guys are pretty cool. That's what I thought, at least. You guys probably thought we were dumb and lame.
And also, it's kind of the mechanic thing, you know? Like, some mechanics don't, like, get, like, nice cars and stuff. Because
all mechanics just do not
because they don't want to mess with what they have. Like, they're already working on it at home. They don't want to mess with anything. Like, I don't want to go with, like, a super high-end build that I have to come home and, like, fix while I'm sitting here doing this all day.
I would rather lower my game settings just slowly. Because it's not like a game's gonna, well, so far, I don't think we've really had a game come out where we're like, oh, we gotta run the lowest settings, unless the game's just broken. It's been more of like, I don't even really think I've had this happen yet, but there's maybe been like once or twice where when I'm streaming, I've had to be like, oh, I need to go down to like the balanced preset instead of like the epic preset on my 1440p monitors.
Brace yourself for this, brother.
Should we do sleeve cables?
We do have sleeve cables. Do you want to? Is that what these are? Do you want to use these?
Yeah, I
All
guess.
right, here we go.
What did I get? I guess it's black.
Oh God, why easy DIY?
It should be RTX 3.0 too, I believe. Yeah, I did a 650, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you use the.
Yeah, because I didn't want to waste the.
Yes, let's see.
See, remember I said we were talking about Jonah and that, and I was like, I won't waste an RTX 3.0 connector.
Let's Uber. Wish you good.
Here in South Africa, the 5700X 3D is very expensive. Oh, I bet. It's I mean, many other countries have much higher pricing on computer parts. You built and sold PCs in the 90s out of your house. It was great side job for extra money. All right, what kind of specs were you building back then? Do you remember?
Also, random question for Dark Lord Vader, because we were working on a video yesterday. I'm genuinely curious. When's the last time you ran Crossfire SLI in your system, and what GPUs were they? Because we, I think, have reached the power limits that I did not know were possible with graphics cards where you're doing an experiment on.
It's like the first time we ever actually like...
We're kind of scared of like an 850 watt power supply. He's like, oh Lord. When's the last time? Did you ever do it?
Yeah, well, you know what's also cool is the fact that I think it's one of the first times we've seen efficiency ratings.
Oh, wow. He said 20 years ago.
Oh, my God. But you know what I mean? It's the first time we've ever seen efficiency because what is 80 plus gold? If you happen to know, Dark Lord Vader, is that like 87% or is it higher than that?
Both did 1080s, but 1080 I said. Well, it's funny you're talking about that generation because we're doing a benchmark video where we buy the last supported Crossfire GPUs, which are Vega 64s. And we're running Vega 64s and Crossfire, and we're gonna get a new power supply in here, so we'll verify it. But I think we totally underestimated how much power those two cards pull.
No, well, yeah, it was crazy because like in our software, these graphics cards were showing like, what was the max we saw? Was it 230?
230, yeah.
We saw about 230 max. So in theory, 460 watts. And it was literally a freaking 5600X, which is like a 65 watt CPU. And you know, the rest of the build just very normal, very plain Jane. And somehow from our actual watt reader, which is gonna be pulling the actual watts from the wall, so it's like a full load, we were hitting like 730 to 750 watts like at its peak. And I'm just like, the math ain't adding up. So that's my only theory is that we got so high in the wattage that we're actually,
wasn't there.
Yeah, we're actually seeing that like, what would that, maybe 13% on efficiency. So if we're pulling, I mean, what's the math there? If we're pulling, let's just say 500 actual watts, it still shouldn't be that much. I mean, maybe 540 watts is what we actually
burning off so much extra, yeah.
I guess.
But yeah, no, we bought, the main issue we're having too, and again, it's an issue nobody else will have, is we have a couple high wattage power supplies here in the office, but since those are older GPUs and they require two 8-pin PCI power connectors, any new higher wattage power supply is ATX 3.0 or PCI 5.0 supported, so they only give you like 3 PCI 8 pins because they expect you to use the ATX 3.0 connector if you're getting that high wattage of power supply.
Or not doing SLI.
Or not doing SLI, so they give you 3 thinking, okay, you're gonna use a high-end GPU that would use 3. There's not many that use 4. So we can't, all new high-end power supplies like that have it. I've checked 3 of them that we have here.
Is there any that I'm trying to think if there's any that use 4. The 3090, like, is there any 3090 Ti's that ever used?
I thought 3090 Ti used 4,
just
maybe.
4 out of the box.
Yeah.
I can't remember. There was either 3 or 4. No, SLI and Crossfire
it's so stupid.
Cool.
This is just content. This is not like anything we recommend. It did get a lower score than our 7600 though, but actually no, it got a higher score, than the 7600.
The one thing we'll say too is they do look really cool.
They look cool. I'll show you guys the PC after we're done with this build because it's sitting over there.
After a word from today's sponsor.
After a word from today's sponsor. It looks cool, and the video was kind of like a funny, just like, it works, it crashes, it works, it crashes. And we'll show you guys with the new power supply how it'll work. But
we had, I remember it was really early, no, that wasn't, we did that at my house, didn't we? It wasn't even PC Bros days. Luke's first one where we did the dual 1080
dual 1080s, that was your house.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that was definitely pre-PC Bros days. But yeah, that was the last time That was like the last and only time we've ever actually built like an SLI.
We had
build
that
for
trade-in 980 or 980 Ti.
Yeah, that one was cool. They had triple 980 Ti's, and like that one was stable, but it just never like used more than 1 or 2 of them. That was the one where we took like we took 2 of them out and put them in separate PCs, which is definitely the
move
the
for
god
this.
tier method.
This is not. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one.
I beg, you are toasty, bros. You must. Potato, what are you on?
Potato, what do you
And why
want?
is your profile Shrek?
Are you excited for the new Shrek?
What is it?
They're coming out with a new Shrek movie.
Is it 5? 4?
I think it'd be 5, right?
Dang.
Why they need so many Shreks, I don't know.
I don't know if I've seen anything past like 2. Doesn't like Donkey like get with a dragon and a dragon have them donkey dragon babies things?
Is toast some bread on a CPU?
It kind of, you know, we always make the joke, Intel, from basically 1st gen all the way up until 11th
Kind of like a piece of toast.
They look like a piece of toast. And then I think that like we were getting too big, so they had to change the design.
They're like, yeah, they're getting a little too big. Are you saying we have like actually take bread and toast it on a CPU? Is that what you're saying?
Go Gadget, what's the specs? Because I'm kind of curious, because I mean, that's a lot. Like 1500 is a lot, but if you're saying it's a killer deal, I kind of want to know. Are we talking like 4080 or like 4090 level, or what are we talking?
Yeah, we went to Costco. We'll probably go back during the holidays again, or maybe sometime closer to the holidays, because we did a PC there, like bought a pre-built there, and it's actually a pretty decent deal.
Potato says exactly that.
A 14900K build with a 4070.
Really?
Oh no, 14900F. That's not bad. I think it's just, I'd be a little worried because it's a 14 Gen i9.
I wonder though with an F though, like if it's still, does that still?
What's the power draw on that thing?
Yeah, do the Fs still kind of fall under the same instability category? Well, you'd also think with the pre-built too, though. Maybe they, well, yeah, it's a pre-built motherboard, so you would think that it's not going to be one that's going to like, because what is like ASRock and a couple other brands that really do the high juicage.
It's mostly K's having the issue, as far as I read. Okay, there you go. Yeah, no, I need to. Tyler's been on me to do it because he wants me to make sure I don't break my system. I need to lock in
It's
my.
like degrading.
Yeah,
Matt needs to lock in, guys.
I need to lock in. Yeah, I need to lock in my clock speed on my 1400KS.
Send us a link though, Go Gadget. You can just send it in chat or something if you want. But yeah, that's not. Oh wow, you hit $1,700 before you. Okay. No, I mean, because I'm thinking 4070 alone is like 500 to like 550 depending on the model, and then I don't even know what the i9 1400F cost and like how it even performs, but I would think it's like $400 or something.
Yeah.
300-400. So yeah, I mean, if the rest of the parts are good, that's a pretty cool build. It's an AGs. We just looked at one of these, but it was old as shit.
AGs, not the AGs.
All right. Now comes the mouse and a keyboard. Oh, $14.99?
So yeah, $1,500, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said $1,700 for some reason. All right, so Windows 11 Home.
32 gigs, 1400F.
I forget this is a thing
Wi-Fi
now.
7.
Wi-Fi 7. I'm like, dude, when are they gonna chill?
Looks like it's a discount they're running right now because it said it was like a $200 like discount that they're running temporarily. 2 terabyte SSD, hopefully Gen 4.
And it is DDR5, which is cool.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good.
Ooh, here's the selling point though.
McAfee
comes pre-installed.
Does that say 2-year warranty? Ooh.
Huh.
90-day, and Costco has a 90-day return policy, which is pretty goated.
Better than Best Buy, question mark? Yeah, we'll have to, I don't know, keep that in mind. The only thing that kind of sucks about is like, you know, video-wise, that would be a lot of money to invest, obviously.
Yes, that's a lot.
But on the flip side, you know, it's almost a build, like in terms of the pricing, it's almost good enough to where like, yeah, I don't know. It's almost good enough where like if we had a really good sponsor, you know, or if PC Bros, I'm just trying to think because I'm like, if PC Bros paid for it, I just don't think we could sell it for much more.
Yeah.
So I guess
it's a good deal. I just don't know if it's like us run to Costco kind of deal. We'll be back to Costco for sure because they've been getting more and more PCs, but.
Yeah, we really like when those companies have like the more budget, like $1,000 or less.
1,000 or less is normally, for video purposes, for us to make our return, it needs to be 1,000 or less. Anything higher than that, like unless we have like a big paying sponsor, it doesn't make sense.
Or like there's times where we can kind of work it out where it's like the only, like what I was gonna say is the only way I could really see it working out for us is if PC Bros paid for like, 3/4 of it or something like that,
Yeah.
and then Toaster Bros paid for the rest, to where when PC Bros sells it, it could make like $200, and then obviously Toaster Bros gets the money, but it's still risky because it's like the video doesn't do that great.
Trusty Victus $490. That's kind of expensive.
See, it sucks 'cause comparatively.
Comparatively,
it's like
that's just
500 more
not,
bucks.
yeah. And also, I don't know, first of all, we never did 24 hours. I mean, we did a couple, we attempted, but we never did regular 24-hour streams.
I would kind of want a TI for that price. That's honestly what I think would do it for me.
We got a long question. This may sound like a silly question, but 5 months ago, I got an X70 motherboard that only supports PCI 4.0 on the GPU lane. If I went to get a GPU that supports PCI 5.0, would the GPU be bottlenecked a lot because of the bandwidth?
We don't really know.
We don't
yet.
know because there's not any PCI 5.0 GPUs on the market. I don't think it would be, but like the thing is, I don't think current GPUs are fully saturating like Gen 4 where they feel the need to go Gen 5. They'll just do it because motherboards support it now. I don't know. We won't know until there's Gen 5 GPUs on the market.
We don't really even know for sure. I mean, you can always assume whenever a company creates a certain thing that means they know something.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, what is it? LGA 1700. Most of all the boards, I don't know if they still say this, but they always said LGA 1700/1800.
Yeah.
And like, is 1800 ever going to be a thing now? Or was that just something that they kind of thought could? Yeah, I don't know.
RM1000X should offer a PCI. Oh yeah, I just bought one. Well, your pricing's in pounds. I end up having to pay almost like $200 for ours, but it'll work for the video.
Poundage.
Is anyone at the Toast Bros good at fighting games? I know McAllister plays a lot. Yep.
Yeah, I would say. Well, and then
He's a Street
Zach,
Fighter guy.
Yeah, Zach at PC Bros. They play a lot together.
Love the YouTube vids. Been my first PC watching you guys. Now I have a 5600X and 2060 Super and claim out just about everything. Watch you since April. Well, thank you. What's your name? The Realist RJ. Thank you. To sell my RX 1200E. See, that's what we're talking about. We had some like really high-end power supplies that we forced into builds, but to be fair, we never foresaw a situation like this where we would need one for a video, but
Yeah.
it do be like that.
It was kind of like we really did just need to use them because like we spent good money on them and
Yeah, and
we
they
needed to get rid
said
of
they
them.
need to go.
Power supplies expire, guys.
And they expire. They have expiration date.
Go ahead and plug this stuff in.
I did. There should be two.
Yeah, I see the one that's pre-combed. Pre-combed.
Good morning. I'm a little late, but good morning. Good morning, Raymond.
Raimundo.
Raimundo. How do you do? Yeah, go Gadget. Can't believe you've been almost 15 months.
15 months for nothing.
I've got 3 4060 Ti still in the box, but none. My son never built my PCs for the office.
What?
Oh, why do you need 4060 Ti's for a pizza shop?
You just have them just sitting in a box. That's crazy.
You got them on sale at Micro Center?
I wish you lived closer to us because I would say like bring them on in.
Yeah, what do you need 4060 Ti's for at a pizza place? Explain.
I mean, hey, I guess if you ever really wanted us to, we could always, if you shipped us the cards. And
We
you
can always do
want
builds
custom
for you,
builds,
yeah.
That is what we do at PCBros.tech.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, enjoy that Surface Go Gadget. You got a great deal on that.
Yeah, that's so hyped that he bought that.
That's
I
awesome.
always love when like regulars buy stuff because then like if it goes bad in them, we can block them. And
Yeah,
never
we can
talk
just
to them
we
again.
could block you and be like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
But it feels like we're keeping stuff in the family.
Got to render the pizzas in 4K. Yes. My son bought the components, so you're just waiting for him to build it.
Well, what's the holdup?
What's the holdup?
Is he a busy son? Is he running the pizza shop?
Guys, I'm ready to see these tubes.
Mr. Tubes approves.
Oh God, this
God.
is gonna be disgusting.
No, it is going to be insane. in the back. I might have to get out the electrical tape just to like, because there's so many connections that like I don't want to risk them coming undone.
Oh, God.
Because imagine a customer getting this and be like, hey, one of the fans isn't on. I'm gonna be like, I don't open the back.
Chad, we're gonna need the rear camera for this one.
Like, please don't open the bill. This is gonna be the first bill we got to put the anti-tamper stickers on.
This thing will explode.
Still
if you
can't believe
open
that's a
it.
thing.
What's up, Lord Theory? How you doing? Welcome.
Lord Fart Quad.
Mr. Farquad. Mr. Farquad.
Yeah, Chad, what do you guys, well, I'm sure none of you guys would agree with it, but we have like some competitors and even some of the really big computer companies, like some of the name brand ones I've noticed, do the whole anti-tamper stickers, where it's basically like on each panel they put like the really nice stickers that'll peel off, leaving text behind if you open the back, so that they can basically like void warranties and stuff. What do you guys think about that? Is that pretty dumb?
I think it's sketchy AF.
Pretty lame. I just don't feel like we've had enough problems either to where like I feel the need, you know? Like we've had a couple of customers that kind of did goofy things with their PCs, and normally we're able to kind of like work with them on like, hey, you know, it looks like you broke it. If you just pay for the part, we'll do the labor.
Yeah, I think in the US those stickers are technically illegal.
Really?
Yeah, that, according to FTC guidelines.
Like just because they say like you should be able to.
Yeah.
Right. Isn't that, I thought I heard a thing saying that like all phones needed to go back to having serviceable batteries again.
That was, I don't know if that's been pushed in the US. That was the thing in the UK. That was part of that USB-C stuff for Apple.
I've noticed that the EU has been doing like wonders. Like I don't think they like Apple.
Well, have you seen the thing that Apple does now that they were forced to do for the repairability thing, where they're legally required to give you the stuff to repair your phone?
It's like what stuff?
Like they will send you, I think it's like a 30 or 40 pound package, like a big device that they use, like an industrial device that you can rent if you need to do a repair.
To like get the glass and shit off like that?
To like glass, battery repair and everything. But it's like such an Apple troll thing because they send you this like 40 pound like behemoth.
You probably have no
machine.
clue how to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and there was another big thing I was reading about the whole, they were basically saying it was kind of like a monopolization of the market where, Apple's being forced to have, what is it called, RCS as a option, because right now, you know, every phone used to use SMS, but they've all, besides Apple, switched to RCS, which is very universal, and it's very similar to iMessage. Like, you know how Android now, we can see reds and all that good stuff. And so they're basically telling Apple, like,
you gotta use that.
It's the EU, the same thing, where they're like, hey, you guys don't have to, like, literally get rid of iMessage, but you need to have that as like an option, because they're like, it's kind of like discriminatory, I guess, which I'm like, it's kind of funny.
I fixed it. Yes, I fixed it. Uber says Jackson.
Yes.
But yeah, someone is asking if we're streaming on YouTube. Yes, we are. We're live streaming to Toasty Clips, our side channel. Strawberry Jams, but my Glock no.
I like how he's holding like the freaking like the blunderbuster though. Like that is not a Glock.
Is there much difference in latency? I dropped from 2 to 8 gigabytes to go to 32 total a while back, and the chip was so cheap. I didn't know it was worth switching to 216. So you're running single channel 32? I'm a bit confused.
Really? That would go crazy. So we don't, I mean, the main reason we don't stream to the main channel is if we did, literally everything, besides PC Bros, of course, all of our cookies would be in that one jar.
Yes.
Not that Twitch would, I mean, honestly, at this point, we could not survive on Twitch if like our YouTube channel died. But we really like the usability of Twitch. We find that, I think we're just good at it at this point. We're used to it, it's easy. We have a different audience, which is kind of cool.
Yep. And the restreaming aspect to clips just grows another channel. And also the main channel, we just don't oversaturate with live stream content, YouTube Shorts, and long form.
It already is getting, like, it's already a little cluttered.
There's a lot happening on the main channel, and just having the diversity of multiple channels and growing our clips channel as like a stream highlights channel that has the live stream VODs, that makes more sense business-wise for us.
And it makes it to where you guys who just don't like Twitch, you guys have the option to still watch on YouTube without us having to use the main channel.
My RAM config now is 4x8 3200 CL16. So did you go? What did you go from? Did you go from like 3600, or what was the drop off? Honestly, like I would, unless you're noticing a major difference, which most people won't, depending on the platform. I wouldn't stress about latency. Capacity is always better.
You'll need to do the other screws, by the way. I did all the top row.
Where are the screws? Oh, they're in this bag.
Yeah, it's fine. But oh, this thing got disconnected. I was like, what just happened?
Oh no. Yeah, and also like there was a point in time, it's not that anymore, but there was a point in time where YouTube VODs actually, when they underperform compared to long form, they would actually hurt your discoverability on YouTube. That's not really the case anymore, but honestly, there's still like built-in paranoia of doing this like 10 years that you never really know what you're doing on the main channel if it's going to actually cause problems. And it's not one of the things where the risk reward is actually worth it for us.
Also, like the giveaways in the toast system, like
Yes.
at this point it would be, if we switched, it would we're at the size now where like it'd be a lot of work, and it would take some actual money for us to switch completely.
Yep, it'd be a lot.
But no, honestly, yeah, the whole idea of like, it's it sucks at times because like, you know, some people will be like, oh, you guys, like, they only know us as like the Toasty Bros, but then it's like you tell them, oh, hey, by the way, we have Toasty Clips, we have Toasty DIY,
More
we have
content
Toasty
sources.
Ads, we have Toasty Bros on Twitch, and then all the different social media. It's kind of a flex, and it feels good being on that many different things and actually keeping up with them. That's really the biggest thing. Being on multiple platforms isn't that impressive, but actually like continually posting to them for years, that goes hard.
I don't see ourselves streaming on X. I know Elon's really pushing for that, but I've seen the numbers. Unless you're Mr. Beast, you like make nothing.
Yeah, honestly, we've gone through years now of like Mixer and what else was there? Mixer, Facebook, streaming, obviously YouTube.
No,
Kick. Yeah, and then there's a couple others, and we've managed to ignore all of them, and every single time it seems like they kind of just don't work well or they die.
Yeah.
So we've been, I mean, you gotta remember, like Amazon owns Twitch now too, like one of the biggest companies in the world, so we've been pretty happy with Twitch over the years.
Yep.
They can definitely make some kind of like questionable decision, but let's be real. Look at like Mixer and like those other ones, like what they did, it was a lot worse.
Sorry for the static, guys. Our mic receiver's about to die, so I had to plug it up for a bit. Hopefully it's not like unbearably staticky. Our mics just don't want to charge. We need more charging.
This is gonna be something. It's gonna take a miracle.
Guys, does this look rough?
I mean, this is insane. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and just start handing you stuff, and then normally I cable manage as I go, but we'll switch it up today. Here is front panel.
Okay. Here, let's go silent for a second. I want to see what the audio level looks like. Oh god, that is really high.
Yeah, it's pretty high static. Just give it a few minutes. You know?
Yeah, a few minutes. Just give it a little trickle charge, guys. I apologize.
And I'm gonna go ahead and put the PCIe through because I think we discovered yesterday that that thing does not like to fit once we got everything in.
Yep, go ahead.
Oh god. Sigma. Holding off on a new build until you see the 9000 series real world numbers and a price drop. That's fair.
You might save some money on 7000 series. I don't expect, I mean, I think the X3D 9000 series will be big, but I think the initial launch of normal 9000 series isn't going to be like groundbreaking. Okay, the combs don't want to come through, by the way.
I'm excited to see that, like, yeah, newer, because X3Ds have just been, I kind of slept on them for a little bit, if I'm being honest, but after a little bit, they like.
Do you think you could push that through somehow? Because
I kind of was, is it not?
I can't get the combs under the motherboard.
Oh. He got me
Oh, there they are.
cookie crumble. Thanks. Johnny, you didn't get anything?
Oh.
Did I know it was a punch up at the time?
We saw it, yeah.
Yeah, have you ever been?
Yeah, we saw it when we were doing that video.
I think we didn't go because I looked at their like pictures, and it seems like they really focus on like
It's charging.
the good pawn shop stuff, like antiques, you know.
It was like dying.
Is this new? Like the Mr. Monies and stuff, they usually, it's never antiques, it's just,
It is, baby.
it's a Goodwill for nicer stuff, yeah.
That's how that RGB works.
This is
streamer cables.
streamer cables, my ass.
Are you in haggle at pawn shops?
Typically.
Yeah, I would say so.
That was like the top comment we got on the one thing. It was like, did you guys haggle at all on the price?
Well, McAllister didn't include the part where they gave us $400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which honestly, no, we weren't going to haggle, but yeah, they just kept on.
They kept adding discounts.
They definitely could have not done it, but they did. So that's why we kind of had to shout out that Mr. Money.
All right, what else you got?
Let's do. Where's
HD audio.
USB 3 and C?
Here.
Both.
Yes.
Both. Johnny, we're about to see how the tubes look.
Bartholomew
shiny
tubes.
Bartholomew, Mr. Tubes is on the job, guys.
Monsieur tubes. Should
Alright,
have
so
been
Jonah,
French.
Jonah, the real question is between you, McAllister, and Zach, what's the chances of that Temu desk getting finished today? It's slowly getting built. I think it's almost done. Like, I think it literally just... Yeah, I know. I'm seeing that.
Well, like, I don't know where you're at in the process. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Basically,
Right.
he doesn't know how to read the instructions and find out what it's
You just
So
can't
McAllister
read.
could probably tell you.
McAllister's not any of it.
It's been Zach the entire time.
Oh, did Zach not, or did McAllister not do any of it yesterday?
No, no,
Oh,
he was like
well, he
joking
said he was
about it.
going to. I didn't know.
He was like, I really don't want to do it. And he just kept like avoiding
Well, I
it.
guess Zach can just, he's already
He said,
there.
I don't want to leave my desk. And then because he didn't watch Street Fighter.
It's literally
Yeah, no, I told him I was like, you can do a DIY video, and he's like, oh wait, I'll do a DIY video instead.
And it's been pretty easy so far, right, Zach? Like, it's not one of the harder ones. So it didn't seem too bad. Can you say that USB 2 I just put there, Matt?
Yep.
Should be like in the middle. Well, I guess if you end up finishing that today, congrats. Good job. Well, Jonah, you can handle making a DIY, right?
today is it Wednesday?
Yeah.
Today is Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm making it on the desk.
I'm glad you're thinking.
Yeah.
These Jackson.
Why don't you make a video on the desk?
Because he bought it for that.
Dude, am I like allowed to like assign him this guy any work, like ever?
Yeah.
No, I'm just curious. Like I didn't. So I'm making the DIY video for the desk I didn't build.
It's on the side.
Yeah.
When I first started
I signed it like a week and a half ago.
You got here 2 days ago, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying. Listen, I'm not trying to be mean with that. I just mean like, it's like a, like I signed it to you.
When I first started
Right,
building it,
and
it
I-
was a favor to you. That's why I was like, thanks for saying thank
I
you.
just didn't understand. Like honestly, I don't understand why I wasn't forced to build it if it was my DIY.
Well, because I just put it. I figured like if it was on side work, you'd like do it,
You see why you weren't forced to build it?
Yeah, I just did.
Because you were busy, so I did to be nice because I was out
nice.
at the time.
Because he was caught up, so I think that's just why he built it for you.
Yeah, I was gonna help you with it too. I was just asking if you could like, it could be your video for the week, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like I'll film it with you. I was just asking if you can edit it.
I already filmed a video yesterday too.
What can be run for the next week? How about that? It can be help. I need your help building this desk.
I need help building.
Kindness in my heart. Thanks.
Anything else needs to be plugged up?
Is Curly Q trying to argue with the boss?
No, Curly Q's just confused.
Curly Q's always confused. Anything? No. I think you're good. I don't think there should
No
be
fan
anything else.
headers?
No,
Okay.
because we're gonna use the hub that has the remote with the fan feature.
We're going entirely feature hub.
We're going entire hub, guys.
Wow, and you're using the LED button?
Uh,
I feel like doesn't the LED button kind of well, yeah, I might
there
be
is
able to-
LED button.
Yeah,
As long as you don't want the reset switch back.
yeah. It's just these. No, this stupid hub just sometimes like doesn't.
Or they have a remote, right?
Yes.
It's fine.
This build's designed to be RGB puke.
No, it's not.
I wonder if I
Oh
can
yes,
just-
it is.
It is. Well, for the Sama.
Yeah, with the Sama tubes, it is designed to be RGB.
It is RGB, so I mean, it's just the RAM's gonna be RGB, so you might as well just, unless you really want to go through and make it one color.
Make it puke.
Make it puke.
Does it scream a certain color, guys, or is it kind of just? It could be anything.
Such a goofy
It could be anything.
8 dual chamber cases.
Such a goofy head case.
Hunter
Shut up.
Fazio? Didn't you
No,
ever
it is a
recommend
goofy
that
head case.
scammer laptop?
Yeah,
That's so crazy.
flame him.
I don't trust anything you say now.
Yeah, flame him.
No, probably you didn't even read their reviews, because once we honestly we didn't either, but once we read the reviews, we were like, yep, probably shouldn't have gotten this one.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
No, wait.
No.
Wait.
You know.
Meow.
What the?
You almost said it. What?
Almost said it.
Yeah.
Hell chat.
See, even the cable management god himself says there's so many cables.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is crazy. Trying to kind of just
When's the toasted yellow nuclear potato cannon?
nuclear.
When did it become nuclear?
It's when we do another tornado review.
Tornado review.
It's been a while. We've been
That video is
sleeping,
still the featured video on DIY.
and it's still gaining views. Is it clips or DIY? I think it's clips,
That's on clips actually.
That is close.
which is funny.
It makes even less sense.
Busting or not?
But like for a little bit, because clips has had a lot of identities, guys. We didn't really know what to do with it.
It was
for quite
news,
some
and then it
time.
was random.
News.
It was
Yeah.
like it was tech news that we did from like the Twitch streams.
Oh.
Yeah, we were doing. We just had random news or like PC build advice and stuff. And we were like uploading those highlights.
And now it's like recycled content and shorts
That's it.
and bloopers.
It has the Q&A shorts.
For a little bit, it was only shorts too, like for a good like year.
Fire.
Okay.
Clip should be really cute as
On what?
Curly cute as
Mystery boxes.
former president.
donation. I'm your host, Killer Team Star.
Killer curly
That'd
cute.
be fun for for a video that she could do. Yeah. Why they're doing those, I don't know, but that's cool.
It contains either a keyboard
Or a bomb.
A gaming monitor. That'd be pretty sick.
I couldn't do any
Yeah,
better
sure.
than him on this one. This is the stuff in the back, and pray it can close.
Talking about this build?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash it on.
Graves see the RGB 2.
No, really, man. Tyler. It's this
Yeah.
case, man.
How thick they are.
It is literally the case. Like it's hard to do a good build in this case unless you just take any RGB out of the equation, I guess.
This will look good once it's turned on with all the RGB fans in here.
Yeah. No, it'll definitely look good. You have to commit. Like you literally just have to load it. Or else it's just kind of a waste of a case.
Is
Like,
this another hashtag Jonah approved?
nah, this is.
Jonah said no.
The way I would describe this build is I think it's gonna look cool, but I would not go to my way to build it ever.
Nope.
It's my advice to you all.
That's why we build it for you.
I am realizing I feel like the only way to make this case look really good is you have to load it entirely up.
Yeah,
like
I mean, that's what I'm
360
like.
mil.
You got to
all
spend a
fans.
lot of money on this case for it to look good.
Don't worry though. This is the case that we should have been doing for our stables the whole time. So
Oh, is it?
yeah. Imagine having to install every one of these.
Yeah, it would be
Dude, I would. Those triple
Even
fans.
if we moved cases for staples, it has to be stuff with pre-installed RGB. There's no, like, logically, it just makes no sense.
Those triple fans would be screaming our name.
Let's do a King 95 Pro build for our like top of the line.
Thank you, Tyler. He says, don't forget personal day, Jackson Gym later, Matt, lock your cores.
Matt was just talking
I
about
will
that earlier.
lock my cores, I swear.
Your cores.
It's for my 1400 KS. There's
they'd
been
be
so many things
degrading.
now about them degrading on their own, like they just lose performance because of just them running so hot and inefficient and all the voltage and stuff. And he
You know
said,
what? Yeah, Tyler, are you still Team Blue after that? Like, still?
that's kind of garbo, to
You
be
know
honest.
what, boys? That's why you buy AMD.
You know what? If I forget,
At least
Tyler,
for
I
this
might just let you do it.
For this, I mean, now on what is it, LGA 1851 or something?
Huh?
Huh?
Or something?
Is that a year?
What's the next LGA platform, chat?
It's gonna, well, it's kind of 1800, but it's like not a. That's what I was just talking about.
100?
But like, I don't know. Are there any 1800 CPUs? Like, is that actually a thing?
No, not yet. But
I don't know if it's going to be though, because of like Ultra.
what?
I almost wonder if Ultra is gonna be like a different socket type.
Oh, they are doing a new socket type, but I don't know if it's gonna be
Like,
their-
yeah. well, it's-
1800 is for Raptor Lake and Meteor Lake. So
And
like
that's-
for 13 and 14 gen. So they are technically 1800 CPUs.
Really?
Yeah.
So 1200 was
1700 was
Only-
12th gen.
okay. Sorry, I said 1200. 1700 was only 12th gen.
Yes,
but then,
and 1800 is 13th and 14th gen, which 14th gen was basically just a reboot of 13 gen with like.
Well, that,
higher
okay, that
box
makes
and
more
stuff.
sense then, because I
Yes.
was saying like, it felt like a launch that didn't make sense.
I'm
Yes.
on Team Chipset. I'm on Team Cheapest. To go AMD then.
Well, even
All right,
Darko Vader's using AM5, and he's Mr. I'll spend all my money. So
Let's go ahead and turn this on, because I have like little faith that.
I don't know, like I just see like people doing these 4090 and 4900K builds. I'm like, dude, you're gonna be
It
so
scares
mad
me.
whenever you have problems.
Oh, I forgot I haven't plugged in like half the fans. So
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
That's a thing.
oh god, what is Sama doing here? Oh, there we go.
Me.
The tubes aren't glowing.
What?
They might not be plugged in yet.
Turn it off.
What is this? RGB
You
mode?
can keep it on.
Oh wait, that's a
I
restart.
need-
You all don't want to see this yet. I'll be honest. This is cursed.
They're not even spinning.
No, there's not a single fan spinning.
Oh, there's
the
that
top.
one. That one's spinning.
In the bottom one. What are these modes, dude? Is this
Is this a
fan in the
VTube
back
hub?
okay? Yeah.
No way.
This fan right here doesn't look okay.
Is the hub overwhelmed, maybe?
It could be. I have a lot of stuff plugged in.
Oh no.
I think the hub is probably maxed out.
Yeah, something's not right here.
Oh no.
Or I have like something plugged into itself that shouldn't be plugged in.
Did you find a new power supply for that build?
I did. I spent
did?
way too much money on it, but I did.
Oh god, how much?
It was like $200.
Ah.
It's okay. It'll work for the sake of testing it.
What do you know what it is?
It's an EVGA one.
Oh, wow.
It's like a really old 1300 watt EVGA power supply. I think it says like 2022 or something like that, but there was a 1000 watt version, but the 1300 watt was like $30 more, and I was like, just to be safe. Like 1000 would have worked, but I was like, let's just get the 1300 watt. Because the 1000 one came with like the same power setup with the 8+8, two 8+8s. The 1300 comes with individual 8+8,
That's nice.
which that will just eliminate all thoughts of like any problems happening. So
I feel
The build makes even less sense now for real.
50 watt, I was like, this could blow up.
he really tested its over current protections. It shut down like it was
shut down.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Shout out MSI.
I like the power supply.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Oh.
Oh, look at the
What
tubes!
the hell?
It looks like liquid going through them.
Bartholomew tubes.
Yeah, dude, there's no way that this hub's not like.
That's a weird color.
Do you guys see the fans? Like what they're
Yeah.
doing?
Well, yeah. So what's the vibe? We have to run multiple hubs, or
I'm just unplugging these right now just to see and like, because there could be potentially a bad fan.
For the cooler master one?
Yeah.
Would you mind doing B-roll on it?
Oh, I can do it, absolutely.
That'd probably be a Thursday thing.
Okay. Yeah, I can do it for you. Not a problem.
Oh, look at those.
we're getting there.
That's something.
Oh wait, is one of
Are
these?
you doing like? Are you also doing like parts B-roll and stuff?
Ah,
I was gonna attempt to do that myself.
you know what I think it was?
You can do it.
I think it's that stupid V. I'm putting all this
it's
off to
that.
the. Yeah, dude, this just f's everything up.
Cool.
Honestly, just don't even use it.
Build montage.
Yeah, like just don't. Yeah.
I mean, there's so much
Well,
RGB
so
in it.
it can be separate.
Oh,
That's what I've
okay.
been doing is just plugging this in.
That'd be cool.
Do it.
It's that damn RGB strip we think up front.
Yeah.
Every time we use it, it plugs
It's-
any hubs, it'll just like break them.
Yeah, like it's not the like the strip itself. It's just however they wired it. It's just like wrong.
But it can be plugged up on its own. so-
Yeah, that's probably why they're freaking. Probably why they were discounted. Like, yeah, we built these wrong.
Now you walk into the front until it's done.
You must wait.
You must work like a good boy in your roles.
And others
Why is this inverted slanted?
inverted, slanted.
It's like raising up on the right side. Am I crazy?
Talking about the GPU?
Yeah. See how like the shroud is like.
It is going up a little bit. It is a little weird, but. Are PC parts still really expensive, or they dropped from a couple years ago? They are
Is all
much,
the RGB on, Jonah? And Matt?
one fan at the bottom isn't.
One
One
fan at the
fan
bottom,
at the
one
bottom.
one on the AIO top right.
They're not freaking out anymore, though, which is a good sign.
Okay, that should be one more fan working now.
One more to go. It's the
And then
top.
is the
top.
block ARGB?
block ARGB
Probably.
Because that's not on either.
and the top right fan.
Top right fan.
This
Where?
is insane, Phil.
The tubes are wild.
The tubes are crazy.
Where is that fan going to? You said the
tubes-
top right fan?
This
Like
is
this
From
one?
our perspective, so
This
you're
one?
you're top left.
They're all coming through the top.
Top shelf Gaza.
Mm.
Got chat.
Chad, these tubes
Big
don't look
announcement.
real.
I went positive on Valorant last night and we won the game.
Wow.
Can we get W's in the chat? Please?
Wow.
It was an iron lobby chat.
I'm silver 3 now.
Wow. He's built different.
I peaked diamond 2 and now I'm silver 3. I'm glad I'm all AMD. Me too, man. But I like NVIDIA GPUs still.
I might have to.
go.
I might have to do some unplugging because I don't know why.
ISO is a
top-
crackheaded now.
Are you able to?
I'm watching.
Tubes are
Is
never
it-
got- we'll show you the tubes are
So
never,
it's this connector.
ARGB hooked up.
No.
Yeah, it's that's the one you're tugging on. It's this one. I'm pulling on it.
Mega tugger.
Oh, I just unplugged the fan.
These are the
Which one is it?
I'm pulling on right now.
Am I pulling back?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you just grab the other. I
Oh,
can't
wait.
tell which is the fan, which is the RGB header, but
Here, wait. Can you pull it in again?
can you tug on it? Ah! Wait, no, hold up. These are the ones.
Which you said these?
Calculator
These.
down.
One. This one?
Yes.
You 6 still? 6 feet. Good.
Oh, I found it.
God.
Oh,
I found it.
Ah, so it wasn't plugged in.
No.
I'm probably just gonna finish this video for today.
Are you,
Okay,
are
that's
you
fine.
getting sick of Playa?
He's feeling a little sickly.
Yeah, we're gonna feel more.
Ah, and the
I'm
block's plugged up
sounding
too
worse
now.
and worse, but I'm not feeling worse and worse. But God, my head just.
Bottom 2 fans are not. The 3 fans at the bottom are not spinning. They're good.
I'll make it to that.
Chat, can
Do you
we
like
get-
the tubes?
Can we get
Did
the
you
right-
see him yet?
You asked once.
No. I want to get it. I'm gonna get it done and
RTX
then.
is kind of an all or nothing thing.
Dude, I mean, do you-
I really like the all. This one.
Chat, can we get a prayer emoji in the chat for McAllister? He's not feeling great.
Prayer emoji for
Prayer
McAllister.
emojis.
Here, I'm gonna go studio mode, and I'm gonna set it up to where
Can we
do
get
like
a
grand
free
reveal.
my brother McAllister emoji?
Dude, I love that shirt.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Jams.
Let's go,
Love
go,
Rap Off,
Gadget.
No.
Wait, they switched it?
They can't see this. It's on studio mode,
Oh yeah, Matt.
which is like a preview moment.
Hold up. There's a review note.
Do you need to see stuff? Can you still see stuff?
It doesn't say
Jackson?
when. I just need you to tell me jokes.
Not really.
You know what
Okay.
the PC Bros short?
I figured.
Yes.
What is it when you say, "Oh, there's weird dye on my hands," or when do you want that to show?
I say like if you take a look at the PC Bros YouTube channel, they did a short on it.
That'd be cool. It didn't have a time stamp.
God, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, some of the cuts too, by the way, that I mentioned were just like speeded up. It felt kind of slow.
All
Kind
right, lights back on, por favor.
It was like everything from 5 minutes to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not.
There was just a lot
I
of
can't
like us
see
just like
anything.
trying to figure out what was going on. It just felt slow.
Yeah,
I got you. I'll be your light. Shining armor.
Oh yeah.
Buddy, do you look at the? I need
Yeah,
light,
he
Jonah.
needs actual light.
Like shit.
It's fine. It's fine. We can turn the lights off.
Like holy God. Have you seen this?
I love pissing the hell out of Jackson.
God, sometimes I feel like it's a sport for you.
It is. I want to see how far I can go.
Oh God. Oh, that one was.
God.
I feel like I sounded like I was like power hungry this morning. I'm like I don't know, like I don't want to be mean, but I'm like, dude, just do it.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
That sass.
That sass in the voice?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't ask for anything.
Y'all fixed the light. Boo. Yeah, it was only a bulb that went out.
Yeah.
It sounded
Thank
very
God.
dramatic, but it was just a bulb.
I was really like I was just all I was thinking was like, do we need to film like a lot and like
What if we just?
Yep. Yeah, we'll say the lights are definitely a
an essential product?
essential if they go. Like we have to get pretty creative where we shoot videos, or bring in some soft boxes and line them up in here.
We'd have to go next door and use their set.
Oh no. No, Jonah's really setting this John up.
I'm gonna get the wider focus. Oh, shh.
You like the mood lighting? That lighting looked horrible. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
all
I
talking
didn't, and it was
about.
it's really hard to build in.
Like it was rough.
I'm telling you, they want the mood. Oh hell yeah.
They're just old and bright lights hurt their eyes.
They're little boomers.
With this task, I am helping. In my own ways. Look, that part of the builds, I just pray to God. It's okay.
This is scary. It feels like some of like the really high-end like IQ builds. God, what is going like super saiyan?
I'm using a splitter and it might. There we go. Okay, why aren't you spinning, little man?
Boy.
Chat, how do you feel about this? How does this make you feel?
Makes me feel some kind of way. I'll tell you that much.
I will say the result, I think you're really gonna like.
Yeah, I think. Oh. I think so too. It's just the getting there part that's not very fun.
Guys, you better buy this build like today when it's listed.
This one, I think this one. Actually, yeah, I don't think this one's gonna be priced too bad. I know the ones with the triple fans are kind of expensive. Are all the fans spinning now? Oh
Yeah.
fuck! There's one more.
Oh.
Ooh, and that one I don't know if the.
What?
So I'm pulling. You see that right? That's the RGB.
Yes.
No wait. Yeah, that is okay. Where's the fan? I don't see the fan cable. Wait, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yep.
I'll move my
I think
hand
that's the
out of way.
last one, right?
Yes, plug that up and we're good.
No.
Let's go! All right,
All right,
lights
no
off.
one move. No wait, no. I gotta cable manage.
Oh, yeah, cable manage? All right, we'll wait.
Chad, I want you guys to fully inhale what I'm about to do. I want you guys to be along for this journey with me. You shut up down there.
I feel like I get told a lot.
You can shut up and get back.
Hello,
to
Jake and Hunter. They said, "Oh my, what is?"
It's the fans back here.
Like Jake and Hunter said, running behind about 5 minutes out. Hunter, I'm also running behind today. Jake, what a cute couple of fellas we are.
I like how they can rejoice over being late to work.
Well, because the best part with them is
They
they're
don't clock
hourly,
in.
so it's just like whatever, you know.
Right.
They ain't getting paid.
I was wondering why you all were so lenient with them not showing up on time.
Yep, because they have to clock in hourly.
Yeah, that's
If
why
it becomes
honestly,
a
like
consistent
when
problem where we need them, then yeah, we'll get on them. But
when
if
we
like,
need them, especially, it's annoying. But when we're slow, it's kind of almost like a
Sure,
well, okay,
whatever.
a little less money we got to pay.
So yeah, well, that's fine.
What time's Tyler getting here today? I'm gonna text. I need to do that.
Tyler, when are you getting here today? Oh God.
Surprisingly quiet build too for how much is in it. That's the one thing I really like with these Beecher hubs that most other hubs don't have is the fan control without having to do PWM and plugging in a header. Because when Jonah wants to get his pictures for the build and I kind of just want to see the build complete, I like being able to just change everything on the fly. No software needed.
Oh, that's very nice. You're telling me. Wait, the Gigabyte logo's blue.
Oh shit.
It is blue. It's not perfect.
We'll need one software.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's it's fine.
It matches when the RGB turns blue? Question mark.
It does. All right. I feel like every Gigabyte card's always
Is it rendering?
RGB when I don't want it.
Okay.
I marked it on the calendar.
Okay, cool. Feel better, man. Thank you for coming in to do that.
Bye, McAllister.
How does that work?
Get
Do we
some
like?
sleep, drink a
He's
lot
just
of
gonna take a
water.
full sick day.
Oh, okay. Oh, we would never. Should we go to Cracker Barrel now?
Oh God. Following up with our support guy. They never replied to us
From Wally World.
from the Walmart laptop.
Oh, that's nice.
Following up on this, want to know if the laptop I got is an upgrade over what?
God, chat. What do I do
paid
with all this?
for.
Why is there freaking so many open?
Would it be too far if I include, if so, if my laptop is an upgrade over what I paid for, I'll keep it and just see if they say yes?
No. I would not.
Yeah,
would
I
not
don't
put
think we
yourself
should
in a
ask
situation-
for a refund or, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause I
Yeah.
would stay in the middle.
So just want to know if the laptop I got is an upgrade over what I paid for.
Yep.
Okay.
Because either way, at that point, we can say, well, it's not what I wanted, so.
Oh,
Thoughts? Oh God, Joe.
That about died. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chat, don't look at this.
This build is like absolutely like the most insane RGB build I've seen.
Sorry, I'm kind of pushing some cables
this is
out, but
RGB cube redefined.
Yeah, Chad, you weren't ready for this.
No, it's insane.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I haven't. That's actually.
That's what I'm
really
trying to tell
cool.
you. It's like,
I actually like this build.
it's like really good.
I mean, it just looks so much better than streamer cables. I think streamer cables are tacky.
Let's just hope this cooler holds up. Yeah, honestly, I would do the tubes over streamer cables.
Yeah.
I like whenever.
What does chat think?
I haven't shown them yet. I was gonna do a grand reveal. That's
Oh,
on,
it's on
studio.
preview?
It's on studio
I don't
mode.
want to sound mean, but it looks so terrible. But they haven't even seen the front yet.
Yeah, you haven't even seen it. What do you mean?
The back looks terrible. I agree. Although, actually, I mean, Jonah, you guys want to?
The back looks pretty good.
It's not great. I mean, towards the bottom it gets pretty bad, but I just don't want to cable manage this too much because I'm gonna start unplugging
I
things.
pray for Hunter or Jake if this ever has to come back in for repair.
Oh my god, dude, yeah, and if they don't have one of us to like help them with it,
Chat, what do you thought if I
just pull it all out.
All right, I'm gonna turn. How's the cable management look, guys?
Here,
How
let
would
me,
you rate it?
I want to put the panel on so it's like complete.
Not the neatest, is what someone said.
I don't want it to be neat, okay?
It needs to be functional with this much RGB.
Feng Shui is what they call it. 8 out of 10. Oh my god.
And I also need the side panel to go on, which
All right.
actually.
Lights, Junga.
Lights, camera, action. I'm gonna turn up the ISO content. I'll like you. Yeah. Oh. You moved
Here,
it.
I'm gonna go to.
I guess we can do like a little.
Oh, he spoiled it. He spoiled
Oh,
it.
did I? Oh shit, my bad.
Ah!
I didn't real. What's
It's fine. Just turn
going
off.
on here?
Just hit studio mode, where it's on the right side. Just turn off studio mode. There we go.
There we go.
And
oh wait, go to the. There we go.
There it is. Woo! That's main and overhead. But
Do
main
the
and
second.
rear, yeah.
There we go. See, that's what I thought it was on.
There we go. There she is, baby. Ain't she
The
wild?
webcam's like getting blown out by it.
Yeah.
There's this one.
You don't like it? You too nosy? What do you mean?
Nope.
No, this is a very.
You gotta love RGB.
Yeah.
If
But
you,
if you love RGB, this is it.
I don't like RGB, so. But this is cool.
I'm
I
not a
think-
huge fan of RGB anymore, but this looks so cool.
Well, on top of that, I think if you like a certain color,
Yes.
I think it would go crazy. Like here, we can try it out. Just ignore the RAM chat. But if we were to do like,
Look like the blue to match.
Oh
the
my God.
red is wild.
I mean, it looks like a custom loop.
Yeah.
It does.
The blue would go
Is there
pretty
like a
crazy.
lighter blue?
I think it's like a light blue, a
It
teal.
should be a teal.
There you go.
Oh, that's kind of. It's a
The
little off.
tubes don't look as good when they're not moving.
Yeah.
So it almost needs like a. Oh my god. Oh,
Oh
dude,
my
that's actually
God.
dope.
Okay, that's a bit much. They say no, it's not, Joe. What do you mean,
This could almost be valid if we get the RAM moving, you know, and the Gigabyte logo moving.
Zach? You gotta come see this build.
Yo.
I think I'm gonna use this cooler some more, like here and there.
It's cool.
Literally.
Hopefully, it's keeping things cool.
Ooh, the yellow and blue's kind of. I like that. Don't like that.
The white's gonna be like a strobe. It's so bright.
Has anybody ever used these stupid, like the on-off mode? That's horrible.
These freaking tubes.
The solid.
The tubing.
Yes.
Yeah, wait till we go RGB, Zach. It goes.
RGB is like over.
What the heck?
The white was kind of nice.
I don't like the way
Ooh.
RGB goes crazy. If you like RGB, it goes crazy.
Fire. All right, guys. Buy this at PC Bros. If you love RGB, this is the one for you.
And if you don't love RGB, you're gonna learn when you buy it.
You're gonna learn to love RGB.
You're gonna learn to hate it.
If you don't love RGB, you're not an ally.
Yeah, I think the tube coloring is sick, but I just don't like the movement. I think I agree. with
What?
Jack.
See, I like them. I think it doesn't look well. I don't have the remote now. The problem is the tubes. Like it's a cheaper cooler. You can see the like segments.
You can see the segment areas of the
but they do
lights.
have moving just one color, which that looks pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like the movement, like is just.
I love it, dude, because the way that they did it, going in and out, it looks like a custom loop. Like it looks like it's fluid moving through it. I'm imagining the fluid right now, chat.
Yep. All right,
Hey guys,
chat.
going on a raid.
Heading out.
See you all tomorrow.
Later, gang.
Peace. Let me get some pictures of this bad boy.